Hi, I'm Phyllis from southernfrugal.com. Today we're going to barbecue a chuck roast, and I'm trying to make it like the Texas BBQ Brisket. We love that, and every trip we make to Texas we always get barbecued brisket. And here in South Carolina, the barbecued brisket is a lot more expensive than it is in Texas. And especially now that the barbecued brisket's kind of caught on, all of a sudden the price is way up. So here in South Carolina, even at Walmart, to get a brisket, it's about $35. So anyway, I bought a chuck roast, and it's got a lot of marbling in it, and I'm going to barbecue it as if it were brisket. Alright, I'm going to get started. So here's my grill, or excuse me, my smoker, and this is a smoker really that women can use. It's very easy to do, and you know, you can see it's small. Now my husband did build a stand for it, but it's just very easy to do. It's an electric smoker. Let me turn it up so you can see. Alright, this is the lid. Now to get it started, I'm going to take the lid off. And I'm going to take this section off. It has, let's see if you can see that. See that little pan? That's the pan that holds the water. So I'm going to set that down. And now you've got some I put rocks in here, some of those red rocks. Excuse me, white rocks that people use in driveways and whatever. And so I'm going to put some wood chips in there. Now I did go ahead and soak my wood chips because I'm only going to smoke this probably a couple of hours. So I soaked my wood chips for probably about 45 minutes. And this is hickory chips. Let me show you that. Now in Texas and probably Oklahoma and other places out west, they use mesquite, which is a little bit of a milder smoke than the hickory, but we didn't have any mesquite, and sometimes you can't even find it at the store here in the east. So what I'm going to do is just put the wood chips in between the heating element here and try to, you know, keep the wood off the heating element. Now as soon as I plug this in, of course it's going to start smoking just immediately. But now we did a pork Boston butt a couple of days ago, 3 or 4 days ago, and but I wanted to do another one just to show you that women can really do this, you know, especially with a smoker like this. Now you could also, you know, smoke on your grill. You'd have to really watch it. With this one, all you have to do is just put it on and walk away. It'll, you know, do the smoking for you, and you don't have to worry about anything burning. And I even smoke turkey breast on here because I love smoked turkey breast. It makes a turkey breast taste like ham. Alright, now I've already got my water boiling. Helps to, you know, get the water boiling before you get started. Alright. I'm going to put this back on. I'll show you the little pan. See, it's like a little dish pan. And it just fits in here. It's got its own little shelf in here. And go ahead and put the grate back in, which also has little brackets in here to hold that. So I'm going to go ahead and pour my water in now. Some of my wood fell in there, but that's okay. Let's take that and drop it down. Alright, now we're going to put the meat on. And I'm going to plug it in after I put the lid back on it. There's my chuck roast. See how marbly that is? Now this is Angus beef. So, and what I'm trying to do is get that smoky taste in it like you find in brisket. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and plug it in now. And it'll start smoking right away. And I do think that the electric smoker is a lot better if women are trying to do it. That way you don't have to fool with any charcoal or anything. All right, I'm going to let this go for a couple hours and we'll be back. Okay, we are back out in the garage to take our smoked chuck roast up, and we're going to transfer it into the crock pot. Let's brown some on top. Let me see if you can see that. And I want all that juice that's in there. So it's definitely not done yet, so I'm going to put it in my little crock. And I'm going to try to get that juice all out if I can, without spilling it, because if I don't spill it, I don't have to clean my smoker. Alright, it seems to be stuck, so I'm just going to unplug that. Try a little harder. And that juice is going to have all of the smoke flavor in it also. So let's see if I can do this without burning myself. Oh, there we go. And put all that right down into that crock pot. All right, we're going to go inside now and plug this crock pot up, and we'll be cooking it for another 2 or 3 hours in the crock pot. I'm going to put some barbecue sauce on it, so we'll be back. Actually, it didn't cut off. Okay, we are inside now with the chuck roast, and it's very smoky. It really is, which I'm really happy about. Now, I was able to save all that juice and dump it in my crock pot. Now I'm going to cook it on high for probably 3, maybe even 4 more hours. Here's what I'm going to dump on it. Just the Kraft Hickory Smoked barbecue sauce right on the top of it. There you go. And we'll smooth that out a little bit, and we're going to cook for at least 3 more hours, maybe longer. And then we'll be back. Okay, my chuck roast I think is pretty well done, and I actually smoked it for a couple of hours out on the smoker to get that smoky taste in it. Then I dumped some barbecue sauce on it and put it in the crock pot, and we're going to see what it's done now. Now it should have cooked till it's sort of fallen apart. I need 2 spatulas to get that out, I think. There it is. And what I'm trying to do is really simulate barbecued brisket with this, because the brisket is just way too expensive. Alright, I'm going to give this a taste. And it definitely is falling apart. And it's nice and browned. So I'm going to try a little piece of this. Very, very tender, smoky, and it definitely tastes like brisket. Try another little piece. See, it's just falling apart, really. So, so good. Alright. I wanted to try this just to show that you definitely can make chuck roast taste like barbecued brisket. And there's that sauce still on it. Very, very good. Alright, see you next time.